it's Jess here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm doing some more Junk Journal January. This page is garden. I've had a think about this before, so I can sort of put it together quickly. And we'll probably turn over the page and do day 14, which is pattern. It's the 14th today. You'll see this on the 15th. So I've done some prep. I've got this seed packet. I'm gonna pop, because it's an envelope, I'm gonna put something in the envelope. So I'm just gonna pop a few of these purple flowers behind to give pattern up there to go with that flower there. Got a little purple butterfly. I might put something along the bottom there, maybe a bit of lace or something. I'll colour that if I decide to put that along the bottom. Quite like that. Might just do that. Little bits of lace. And then on this side, I've got a few little bits that I've mainly got this large image. Garden, yeah, flowers. I don't have a garden personally, sadly. We have a little bit of a yard. You know, a typical Victorian back-to-back yard. Our house probably would have had a garden at one point, but then they sort of extended. We're on the corner, and then they built a house on the corner, so that would have taken any garden that we may have had. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm going with it. I want to put something on the background on this paper bag, and I'm going to put a little memory in the pocket. I got this. This is from the, I'm going to not say this very well, Wernicum Farm. That's probably not how it's pronounced. It's in Wales, and this was where the first Rach and Bella craft retreat took place. Another one this summer, which I'm hoping to go to. Depends on when we go on our family holiday. And it's a little bit bigger than the envelope, so I'm gonna sort of cut it down. But the gardens there, I mean, it was a farm, and it was just stunning and beautiful. So I thought I'd do that. I'll stick some paper on the back there and write a little bit of a memory about the time there. So yeah, that's my idea for a garden. I'd love a garden, and for me, gardens are places where you sit on a summer day with maybe an alcoholic beverage. That is my idea, and you might listen to some music. So I've picked out this music background stamp to go on there. That is what I decided. Yeah, I mean, I've got a yard. This is like a typical British yard, but probably nothing like American yard. So if you're, I know in America you refer to your backyards, but they're not like ours. Ours are like little bits of concrete, usually quite small, and not attractive, and yeah, quite grim sometimes. Yeah, ours is so narrow, and basically it's got a washing line, and when the weather's good, we put our washing out there. I do have a little bistro set, you know, table and 2 chairs. So, you know, we have sat out there on occasions. But yeah, I do have garden envy when I go and visit friends and sit in their gardens. But you know, we ain't got one, and that's all there is to it. We do have a fabulous park just around the corner. So, you know, it's not like I'm deprived of open spaces, but it would be nice sometimes to just sit in our garden. But yeah, that's just the way it is. So yeah, that's what I've decided to do with that. I think I might concentrate on this page first. That really needs cleaning. We'll put that over there to clean up later. So this should be quite quick to put down. I'm going to put that down. This was from some jelly printing I did. I've managed to lose the pin on this. I was cleaning it and it's fallen in. So yeah, that's not brilliant. I'm going to use glue stick, I think, on this actually. It's quite thin. So I think I might just do that. Yeah, I know when we were looking for this house, because our first house together that we bought had a little bit of a garden at the front, but it wasn't huge, and we did lay grass down. You know, we seeded it with grass, and I used to cut the grass with a pair of scissors. That's how small it was. There really was no point in having a lawnmower, because you'd literally, it only had the turning space for a lawnmower, nothing else. So yeah, I used to get a little bit of a blister when I did it, but yeah, we had a bit of a side garden bit where we had plants, and in the end we put paving stones over it. We then had children. I wanted somewhere where they could play, that, you know, when they were little they could ride round it on their little trikes. It was big enough for that. Fussy cut this out, and it's going to go over the side a little bit, but it doesn't matter really. Yeah, and I'm used to, in the summer I used to put a paddling pool out for them, but this one really no room. They could go up and down. I mean, really, by the time we moved here they were 5 and 11, so, and we just used to go to the park because it was around the corner. I have to walk through the park to take them to school, and so every night on the way home from school we played in the park, so we didn't really need it. I did want to find a house with a garden, but this one had so much going for it. It was like, yeah, we'll give up a garden for this massive house. In comparison to our first house, we could fit our first house in it about 3 times, so we weren't going to complain. And we've been here 22 years now. Well, 22 years this summer, so we've obviously liked it. There we go, like that. Right, we've got our wee little cluster here. Stick you down. It's really weird. I'm going to have to dig. I've got another bottle with a needle tip. I need to dig it out. I bought them in like in a pack of 10. I did give some away. And I've had them since lockdown. I used to craft online with my sisters and my niece over Zoom, and they'd watch me with my ink bottle, and they went, "What's that?" I said, "It's my ink bottle." And I went, "I'll send you one." And they all live very close to each other, so, and they were like, my sister was in a childcare bubble with her daughter, my niece, so she saw her quite often, and my other 2 sisters, they worked together, so they would bump into each other, so I only had to send it to one of them, and then they passed them on. So I've got there, enjoy your day, because that's what I like in a garden. Enjoy your day. When I go down to my sister's, she lives in Plymouth, I go down in the summer, and we just spend all the time just sitting in the garden, make up a bit of sangria or a jug of cocktail, whatever, and we just sit and relax in the sun, enjoying our time together. It's great. You can hear the seagulls. Just love it. So yeah, she's got a few plants. Keeps saying she needs a hot tub, but she really ain't got room for that. But I was like, oh, you could make room. I'm gonna put you under there. So yeah, so I just went through all my went through my ephemera holder and picked out different things. I mean, really, I need a cocktail glass as well, but I ain't got one of them, so that's that. Oh, take you up. There we go. So that's that side done. We'll decide where the garden's going in a minute. Right, let's colour that up. Well, I'm going to stick a bit of glue stick along the bottom there, where it's going to go. I'm also going to put a few dots of this. Trouble is, this hasn't got the pin in it like it used to, so makes dotting things around a little bit more difficult. Like that. I'm going to get these out. I'm going to stick these flowers up there. I think these were from the Artie Mays Purple Medley set. It's just to give it a little bit of colour up in that corner. You're not going to see the pot, so I'm not worried about that. This is from a lovely gardening book. I have used it before, so you may well be familiar with it and seen it. So now that can go down like that, and we've got a bit of that. So what I'm going to do is put glue along the edge here, because it does go over where the envelope is. I'm going to come down there, and we're going to go around the edge here, and then I'll go along there to stick it down. And I'm going to put not that, it's not big enough, Jess. Just want to stop anything that I might have got in there. Oh, Jess. Sometimes. Right, now I can go in there. It's quite an awkward place now to try and access, but we're managing it. There we are. I think I might have had a bit of glue extra over there, but we'll see. It's okay, can't feel any. We want garden. Oh, there's my little butterfly. Little butterfly. Stick you on there so it's got a splash of colour. So this is, I've done this much quicker, although I haven't finished my journaling card. There we go. Right, so now we've got garden. Not sure. So we've got garden written there. So it's like that's a seed packet to grow these flowers on this side. Was a bit what I was thinking. Put it up there. I'll put it up there actually. Shall I have a bit of this? Yeah. Cut it down a bit there, a bit big. So stick that on. And this might be the quickest I've done a page, but I had thought about it and I had done all the fussy cutting, so I had to fussy cut this before we came on camera. And I've got a, so I deliberately didn't put blads in there. I'm going to put some, I don't know yet what, but there we got that. Let's get me a little embellishment pot out and decide what's going in there. I do quite like these. Should I put them in? Oh, I've got some that look like pebbles. Where are they? There. Well, then that's not really brads, is it? No. No, we'll go with these. Should I do rose gold? I never use rose gold. But because it's kind of got pinky flowers. There, so that finishes it off. So that's garden. It needs, they're not going to shut because I've messed them about. So where is my journaling card? I'll just do that. It's too big, so I'm going to rip just along the skyline a bit and hope that that then fits in, which it does. Yep, like that. And then I've just got some brown packaging to go on the back for my little memory writing. Fabulous weekend. We're going again in March, not to another retreat, not to this farm. So I am so excited about it. I've made some great friends and it's just nice to share the love of crafting and everything junk. I'm very excited. Rachel asked me if I would do a workshop, so nervous and excited all at the same time. So yeah, so that'll be good. And there's Angela Kurtz also doing one. Somebody else is doing one. Can't remember who. So yeah, that will be fab. So yeah, I think if you're interested, go and check out H and Bella Crafts. I think there's still places. It's in Malvern this time, not Wales, so a little less far for me to drive from Yorkshire. But I don't mind to travel at all. Well, I do in the winter. So we had a winter one, and thankfully I was able to travel with somebody else. The lovely Donna. I don't think she's going to this one, but I don't mind driving to Malvern. I don't really mind driving in summer, spring. It's adverse weather I hate. Not that we had any actually in November, surprisingly, but I didn't really fancy driving all that way on my own. It's much nicer with a bit of company. So stick that on. Okay. And I think I'm going to put a tab on it for pulling it in and out. And I made a load of tabs that have got some lovely textiles from a book. So let's go for something in the garden. If I got, or I could go for a nice textile. I was thinking of something that might match up. Now I've got gardening bits there. Oh, do you know, now I've got to make a blooming decision, and I'm rubbish at that. Garden flower. No, let's stick with flowers, Jez. Oh, got a bit of textile there with some purple flowers. Yeah, we've got a bit of purple there. We'll have that one. Oh, what one? Yep. That didn't take long to decide in the end, did it? I can't get over that. I'm making quick decisions. So not like me. Yeah, I had a book. I'd taken Harvest what I wanted, and then I was left with all these pictures of, there was knitted jumpers, bit of tapestry, bits of garden, and I thought, oh, that will make some lovely textures. Let's get me a little tab punch out, punch them all out. So that's what I did. I've got to sort this bottle out. This is no good. This is because it's not fine. So it's giving me as big a splodge as me biggest blue bottle. So I might move it down a tad because yeah. Because if it was up too high, it'd be up there, which would be no good. I need it down here. So that's ready to write something in there. Yeah, love it. So that, garden. So I'm going to pause there, and it would be no pause for you. And then we'll move on to patterns for the next one. But that is garden done. Love it. I love how you can see pages behind as well. I think that looks cool. Okay, see you in a mo. Okay, so now to do patterned. Where's the, there it is, patterned. So I thought for patterned, I have recently been playing with my jelly plate. So I've got some jelly prints. I've got some left over from that day, and then I've got some here. So I've got this little folder where I've got lots of previous jelly prints. Some are on card, which I think would be too thick. That's on paper. It's quite thick paper. Those are the ones that I did the other day. These are on thinner paper. which might work better. Oh, got some there on a book page, I like that. So I've got 2 purples going on there. Not an awful lot going on that one. These are all on card. Some more on book page, like that. That's on book page. That's on an envelope. We'll leave that as an envelope. Might go with the book pages one and see what that's got lots of patterns on it. Oh, and these are on tissue paper. The one that's on the toilet paper. So lots of different patterns. I could make a nice pattern with these patterns. I've got, I can make some tessellating patterns. I've got a punch that tessellates quite nicely. I found it. This one. So that would make some quite nice patterns. I'm not sure how it will like book paper. Oh, it's doing that. So let's cut a few out and build up a pattern. I haven't pre-thought this, I just could do some that's just book page. Quite like that with half writing, half not. Right, so we've got them going on. I'll pull in some other colours. Right, maybe I'll go with that one, that'll fit across the page, right? Yeah. I need another colour, otherwise they'll be touching. Why don't I bring in something with this. I'll bring in that with a bit of yellow. And then it kind of picks up the yellow in that flower. I want to get, actually I might do some there with just the stripy. That's quite cool. And then I want to get into that bit. I'm going to have loads in a sec. Loads and loads and loads. So let's play with that lot. So let's just thought I had more of them. I might put another one. We'll do that. Yep, and then we've got some more over here. Might have it going. That's well and truly a pattern. That could be quite simple then, couldn't it? Don't necessarily really have to do anything else. Right. Let's glue them down. Not even going to ink. Just going to glue down. About the centre. Yeah. Oh, that one was like that. I do that. Quite like a plain one. So I'm going to leave a slight gap. Oh, stick to what you've done, Jess. Stick to what you've done. Yeah, I thought that this one might not necessarily take that long. So now we can put so we've got patterns I created with my jelly plate, and then a pattern with the shape. I thought of doing all sorts of getting out me stencils and doing a pattern with that, but actually it's really quick and simple. And it doesn't have to be complicated. No, wrong. With a quick, simple idea. I did think when I first started this that I would journal every day and write things, but I haven't. There's a couple of things that I might write, but mostly I've not. On day 14, that means I've done it for 2 weeks. That's just amazing. I've got a little, there it is, adding. Quite like that bit of flower that's showing there as well. Just needs the one to be in place. So the rest. Can go with it. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with the word yet, where it's going to go. And whatever I do on the next page, for the next layout there, well, actually I don't even think that one's on the next one. I think that's a few pages time. Is that going to fit on? Right, let's see, can I go? Move everything up a tad. So that that can squeeze on. No, it's not going to squeeze on. Oh, no matter. Yeah, so we are going to see this at some point. And I might think about how it might match whatever prompt that ends up being. Right, my son's just messaged to say he's good to go. Which is good. Because I've just about finished that. I think I might put it in there. I think we want a little bit around it. Or do I want to put it in a space? Might put it in a space. And that's that page done. That's quick as I've done a page. That's going to be 15 minutes probably by the time I finish this. And that was with nothing pre-prepared, so we've just got to do a little bit of snipping at the ends of these pages. Gonna snip that off. And that off. And that off. And then we've got this one to snip off. And that, day 14, pattern done. There we go. Nice, quick, simple. So I'll bring you my next two tomorrow. Okay, thanks for joining me. See you all again tomorrow. Bye for now.